Order submitted.
Let me turn the volume. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Good morning, people that are just joining. Good morning. Hey Mason, how's it going? Crazy start to the week, let me tell you. Crazy. I mean, you already know that, but oh geez, good time to start loading up on some long terms though. Good time for that. I am hesitant to run SBS right now, and NQ Trader. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. So, I'd say you have to play defense this week. You can't be going into the days, you know, expecting to make money every day. You have to play defense. If you don't, then yeah, you're gonna blow accounts, in my opinion. But yeah, hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Anyone do anything interesting? We'll see if we can get someone to answer. I went to Alabama to see my girlfriend. So 12-hour drive there, 12 hours back, but that was fun. Saw some of the March Madness basketball games, or watched some, I should say. But besides that, I did not do anything. Ordered some new shoes. I actually ordered a new computer last week. All right, no one did anything. That's awesome. That's awesome. We're in a 5K. Nice, Caesar. Jeez. Good morning. Thanks for answering. Thank you. But yeah, market opens here. I think it just opened. No, we got 10 minutes. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, gotta be careful. I'm gonna keep saying that. We do have a big wick here on the daily, kind of out of a weekly fair value gap. But I've heard a lot of people say their target for the week is like 15,600. So it's gonna be interesting. Clean up the yard. Nice. Nice. It's about that time of year, isn't it? Autotrader had like 30 something trades last night. I didn't count it all up. I didn't run it last night because market's crazy. But yeah. Yeah, market dropped so much. It did bottom. I think we might fill the gap today. Top of the gap's around 17.5. That is the plan, Caesar. Yep. We're working out the kinks on it. So we can hopefully release next week. And it's a similar update with Autotrader, so we'll try to release those at the same time. That's the plan. Hopefully it works out as we expect, I guess. Yeah, then that's the plan. So I'll make a video about it as soon as I can. I'm letting Ben figure out some of the kinks. Okay. So yeah. Probably in a future release. This one's having a lot of quality of life updates, and it's a cool update. Yeah, more patterns probably in the future, I would say. Yep. We gotta prioritize certain things first. Plus, I mean, what we have already works, right? But looks like James Miller, MNQ Autotrader 250 last night. Nice. We do have CPI this week, so could be a good time to do the eval hack. Yeah, it could be a good time to do the eval hack. Yeah, okay, we got 5 minutes till market opens. News, we don't have news today. Some low impact. Tomorrow, some more low impact, and then Wednesday, FOMC meeting minutes, which pretty much, I wouldn't count that as anything. It's not the actual FOMC. Thursday, we have CPI and unemployment claims. That's a big one. And Friday, we have PPI and consumer sentiment, which are both big ones as well. So Thursday, Friday this week is going to be interesting. That's for sure. As everyone's joining though, would appreciate if you dropped a like on the live stream. I'm also thinking I'm gonna start doing some YouTube videos. Obviously, I'm still gonna do the vlog style stuff because that's what I like to do as well. But more educational content. So like we're gonna go over. You know, I've made some SBS model videos in the past. I'm gonna do that again. So kind of like an in-depth, like micro course, I guess. I'm thinking of like how to trade the SBS model, how to trade, you know, just how to trade certain models, what certain things are. So more of you have a understanding of how to read the market. I think that'll be really good for a lot of you to watch. So kind of like a mini series, I guess. Mini series. Yeah. Mini series of just a ton of different stuff. But I think it'll be good. I am back with live streams every day for the next 3 weeks to a month about. So beginning of May, I have to go watch a graduation in Alabama for my girlfriend. And then I do go to Hawaii on a trip for a full week. So, you know, market opens at like 4:30 a.m. in Hawaii. I hate to say it, I probably won't be live streaming when I'm there in a month. So, yeah. All right, so market's about to open. We're at 16.9. Let's do a poll. Let's do weekly objective. Let's do above 18,000 or below 16,000. Let's see what you guys are thinking. I'm thinking below 16,000. But I'd love to see what you guys are thinking. So cast your votes for the NASDAQ, of course, that is. Let's see what you guys are thinking. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of orders right here. The first few minutes, a lot of people panic selling, a lot of people potentially buying the dip. So I'd definitely be sidelined the first potentially 5 minutes, 10 minutes today. I expect a lot of junk. And if we're chopping here, then I would expect a big move to happen soon. Be careful. Yep, be careful. So market opened. This candle looks kind of choppy. It still dropped 50 points. So I'm on sim on all these accounts here. Or at least let me double check. Hold on. 1 second, sorry. Okay, yep. There you go. Yeah, sim on all these accounts on screen. I would just be very careful this week. So if you guys didn't see in the Botfolio Discord, there was an MES contract that was short on Friday, held over the weekend, and obviously the market gapped down. That was a massive trade. Oh, 42 range took a trade. Remember, I have these set to 932 just so we can see trades in action, but I would wait a while today. You can see the market is dumping right now, down about 100 points already. Just swept liquidity at 855.25. Have a little fair value gap there as well. On the 15-minute. It's just a day to be careful. We only have 3 votes. Come on, there's 15 of you in here. Vote on the poll. All right, come on, have some participation. Let's go. There's 4. Okay, there you go. Makes me better now. Vote on the poll. There's 5. I'm personally thinking weekly objective 15,600 for me. We're in a 42 and a 48 again. Again, sim, I really don't want to trade today, so at least this early on. Could end up being a fantastic day, but there's stop loss, break even on the 42 and 48, and we're in a 32 short. So best case scenario now is a drop. So we won both of those trades, 42 and 48. And now we're slightly in profit on the 32. This could just shoot. Oh, yep. Shoot away in a millisecond. So looks like it might be a 1-hour win if we stop. Didn't get stopped. Wow, it keeps, almost looks like an algo. Oh my gosh, you guys see that? It kept going, boop, one point away from stop, Boop, 1 point. Boop, 1 point. Full win there, 587 on the 32. I'm on my PA account. I'm just kidding, that's on a sim. But yeah, that was a nice trade on the 32. That could be a one and done call. I know a lot of you probably didn't catch that, and that's fine. The point is to be careful and be done early if you can. I mean, that's already a green day there, so. All right, we're at 840s, 830s. Just got a hair away from a short, and then we got a long with a ton of slippage. So lost there instantly. Literally got one point away, one tick away from a short entry, and then it dumped. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Let's check how the equities are doing. Looks like Apple 176, Tesla 220, Meta 487, Amazon 164, AVGO 140, Nvidia 87. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think target right now is going to be maybe the lows. I need to save. Yeah, I would say equal lows at 16,460. So I would kind of say that's the target right now. 16,460. Short 32. If you guys recently just got a funded account, now is not the time to start trading that funded account. I'm going to be honest with you. All right. This is when having some, not in a rude way, if any of you are trading a new funded account, having some common sense in the market or just understanding the market conditions come into play, right? Knowing all this volatility, and just what could happen, it's not the time to start trading a funded account. Okay, you can see we are already in the whole 760 on the 32, right? And we all know SBS Autotrader works. We all know that. So why would we play on one of the riskiest days of the year, right? Just saying. We gotta think and apply ourselves a little bit. The market's just too whippy and too volatile. So if you're gonna play, the 1 minute chart is probably your best bet. You can see the 32 range is getting eaten up right now. Yeah, just remember the 1 minute chart will be the safest in all these conditions when it's this volatile, because you just get way less trades. So yeah, 1 minute chart is going to be the safest option, which is also why I say I think it's fit for long term, because you're not getting into all, like we've already gotten like feels like 10 trades today on 32 range. So yeah. Also, I think if we get to 16,600, you can't even trade funded accounts. So I bet you we're gonna get like 10 SBS cancellations today saying, doesn't work. Blew all my accounts. Remember, SBS does work. You have to make the decision on when you should trade. Today, not a great day to trade your funded account. Tomorrow, maybe a better day to trade your funded account. Thursday, probably not the best day. There's CPI. Friday, maybe not the best day. There's PPI and there's unemployment claims. Good morning, TJ. Every one of those peeps looking for the holy grail with no effort of their own. Yep, 100%. I see a lot of people that just hop around. Try different algo, try different algo. I'll tell you one thing right now. The algo is not the problem, most likely. I'm sure some of them are. Yeah, I like, you know what I'm talking about. Some of them are the problem. But, I mean, I would say if you're running one of our algos like SBS or NQTrader, whatever, they all work great. You need to stick to them and play low risk and know when to turn it on. HFT algos, they all work. You need to know when to use them. It's the same thing. We give you guys the tools. You guys have to make the proper decisions. I can't babysit you with every decision. I already do that quite a bit, but just dropped down to 667. Remember, I just posted in the Discord again the no trade levels. is 16,662. Okay. You know, a lot of people wouldn't even show their algo losing on stream. You know, like, there's people that live stream like 3 times a month or whatever and just show winning all the time. At least I'm showing them what can happen on a day if you shouldn't trade, you know. Thursday and Friday are money days to acquire funds, not trade them. Yeah, I agree. A little 1 hour win there, then it shot up. Looks like we have an error here, so we're gonna have to close out of this position. We can try our flatten button. That worked. Okay. Again, why you need to monitor, and especially on the range charts, you're gonna be much more open to getting errors. And the reason for that is because you're getting a trillion more trades, and it wasn't built for range charts. It was built for a 1 minute chart. Notice 1 minute chart, it's break even today. 0 trades. We are not down any money. There's no problems with it. You understand what I'm saying? So I do want to push the 1 minute chart to people. Yeah, I think it'd be good. Oops. Jeez, market's crazy, man. Crazy. Up 1,300 the past 7 trading days in the 1 minute. That's right, Mason. That's why I'm pushing. I really do want people to start using the 1 minute. That's what it was built for, guys. I mean, that's literally what SBS was built around. So. Uh, 32 range, pattern 2. Already a 1 hour win here if we get stopped. Stopped 1 hour. I mean, we're still down, obviously, but still a good trade. I've switched to the 1 minute all my fund accounts with reduced risk, basically working slow throughs. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a good idea. Good idea. Good idea. Looks like the weekly objective, a lot of people think above 18,000. A lot of people think below. Half and half, pretty much. We're in another pattern too long. I kind of missed that. That was a really nice trade, though. Happened quickly. Happened very quickly. 32 range, we're back to not too bad on the day. See if we can get back above 17,000 on NQ. We're in another trade. So we are in a 1 minute trade. This is only with one contract, so you don't see this very often. The reason this is only one contract, some of you might not even have this, is because, and if you are in this, make sure that I would drag the stop loss to make sure it meets your risk per trade, because it can take a trade that is higher than your risk per trade, because it can only take one contract. So for me, I have a 400 risk per trade here, and this is going to be around 450. Okay, so but if you're in this trade and you're on 100 risk per trade, make sure you close out early. So right now, if we're at $100 loss, I would just get out. Make sure you're sticking to that risk per trade, because this is the time when you do need to monitor. Okay, this is a time when you do need to monitor that. So make sure, you can always drag. Okay. So yeah, make sure you're closing out early, guys, if you need to. I don't have to, it meets my risk per trade, but wow, dude, ES even has rallied 105 points on ES right now. That is insane. Insane. 32 range long, 5 contracts, 30-point stop. We're getting a good pump here, so we'll see, or we'll see if it now is going to catch the pullback. Looks like something weird happening here. We're going to want to see price supported here at 17,100. Some weird stuff. Yep, just supported there, 100. Looked like an algo buying or something. Out there. 33 range has marched back to pretty much break even. It's down 300. It's down less than 1 hour, so these are going to take a loss, and the 1 minute obviously going to take a loss. Well, if we keep pumping like this. So make sure, hopefully you closed early if you had to. Pre-market 1 minute giving back 232 range. Nice, another person. Some nice SBS gains for the day. This is the way. This is the way. And stopped. Or right about to stop. Dude, ES is just great. ES is surprising me more than NQ. Although NQ is pumped. I mean, this is pretty crazy. 670 to 200, yeah, 500 points. Yeah, they take completely different trades. You can turn it on if you want. I think it takes pretty good setups. It's kind of like an extra double bottom, double top, reversal, a little extra confirmation. But you don't need to use it if you don't want. I generally do use it though. You don't get tons of them, but when they do happen, I'd say they're generally pretty good. May try one of your pays. Yeah, just be careful this week, man. Don't want anyone getting their accounts blown or something like. Yeah, I don't know. It's really risky. Lost in the 1 minute, so we're red on everything. Not a ton. We're really only down like 1 trade on everything. But yeah. But yeah. Oh, gotcha. Not this week. You're talking about like right now. I'm like, might not be the best time to start. Crazy pump. Crazy pump. Holy smokes. Scott made some good dollar bills on HFT Renko today. Nice. Did I just miss another trade? Yep, 32 range caught a win. Nice. When the 1 minute ATR is 100 points, yeah, way too much action. Yeah. There's a dip. Swept upper liquidity there. Again, we do need to move up before we go down, right? So, well, I mean, there's a chance here we just fill the gap. 17,387. We just hit 360, so, or actually the gap fill, sorry, gap fill is 483. 483. We're in a short 32. You can tell there's a lot of algos playing today. You can really tell. That's a win on both 42 and 32. So we're actually doing okay, surprisingly, today. I'm doing okay. It could be a lot worse, so we're green on 32, red on the others, but yeah, $2,000 swing. Yes, if you started late today, like I did recommend, actually, you might want to wait the first 5-10 minutes out this morning. You might be up even more. Although I still wouldn't, I mean, still, I wouldn't trade probably today, but back to break even and then down one trade on the others. Pool tournament all week? Jeez, nice. Have fun, DJ. And good luck. See you next week, man. I think we are gonna end the live stream right now anyway. It's a crazy day. Later, TJ. Crazy day. We're not really down much. We're down one trade. Break even on 32. All I ask is you guys be careful today. And save your capital. Save your capital, right? So, but have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we get all of you joining back tomorrow. Okay. And I will see you then. So have a good day, guys. Be careful.